Hello and welcome to the UK and Ireland Minnesota Vikings Fan Club podcast. I am your host and fan club co-president, Big Deal Rich, and I am joined tonight by a plethora of admin team from the club. Let's start with Vice President and all-round nice guy, Mr. John McDonald, and co-president, show producer, Mr. Reece Field, content lead and really, really nice guy, Tom Parry Jones, and everyone's favourite father, Darren Hales. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
There goes the no editing.
The gang's all here. Hooray.
The gang's all there. How are we doing, Dad? How's things?
It's good, thank you. Yes. Obviously,
have we been good this week? Can we have some sweeties?
Well, let's see how we get on.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good. We've got a little bit of news to cover. Adam Thielen is back in the building. Apparently, he gave us a little gift this week. So, Tom, do you want to go straight into that? Tell us what's happened.
Yeah. So, obviously, we talked about it last week. Adam Thielen coming back to the Vikings. As far as I could tell, based on overthecap.com, he had a $10.1 million cap hit for us this season because we would have just taken that straight from the Panthers. In order to facilitate his return to the Vikings, Adam Thielen has taken a $2 million pay cut. And apparently he's going to earn about $5 million this season. And some of it will come back to him in performance-related bonuses. But otherwise, cap hit is lower than it would have been. Because I think we had about 30 million going into as of the final rosters. And now we have slightly less than that, but not as much less as we thought it might have been.
There we go. Mr. Minnesota pulling one out of the bag for the team. Reece, I know you're a big Thielen fan. Is this a gift back to the team for bringing him back, or is it just the way these contracts work?
No, this is him saying it was never about the money, and he wanted to be back in Minnesota, which is, Palacero put it out on X that was a direct quote from Thielen, and he's proven it there with his actions, giving up millions, just like another Minnesota legend, to stay with the team.
There you go. That's what we like. Tom, is there any other news before we have to think about? There's a football game this week, apparently.
There is. Well, it's early next week, really, but there is some news around the NFC North. It affects us indirectly, but it's pretty big news with the trade of Micah Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, well, we'll find out, won't we? We'll play him twice a year for the next couple of years. Micah Parsons from the Dallas Cowboys to the Green Bay Packers. The Packers gave up 2 first-round picks, one next year and the one the year after, and Kenny Clark, the defensive tackle. And I think they got a draft pick, a late-round draft pick in return along with Parsons. But yeah, that's a player that our tackles are going to have to deal with quite. They're going to have to focus on him quite hard.
I'm going to put you on the spot. How much money is this fool making in Green Bay for the next 4 years?
Oh, way too much. It's
180 million.
Yeah,
was it?
It's a lot.
$180 million
with 100 guaranteed, I think.
Yeah, I think we're.
Did I see something where it said that Green Bay are the first team to pay $100 million in a single season to just 2 players? Is that how much?
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Love is earning a lot of money this year, and Parsons is earning a lot as well. So they're betting the farm on going all the way this season. The cheeseheads.
It's not a bet though, is it, for them? Let's be honest, because Jordan Love's going to be 27. And apparently that makes all the difference. So it's a guarantee, apparently.
Yeah, I think if Parsons rocks up the Vikings in a purple top, we're all pretty excited. Because he's gone where he's gone, we're all dismissing him as a 4-season wonder. He's been paid now. He's getting down tools. He's a pretty good footballer. But that Green Bay squad is going to be very heavily reliant on those young players that are taking a little bit of less the cap away from everyone else. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it plays out. I mean, the good thing is we've got one of the best left tackles in football with Christian Darrisaw to keep him busy in the 2 games that we're going to play Green Bay this year. And obviously we'll go back onto that because we're going to do our season predictions. See how the Vikings are going to end up according to us experts. We'll see how the Vikings are going to end up at the end of the season. But I did, unless you've got another bit of news, Tom. But I think we're done for news now. We're done for news.
I think we've covered everything that needs covering so far. And Reece is prepping his mic. What
did we cover the? Oh, sorry. Did we cover the captains last week?
I was going to say we didn't do the captains last week. The only noticeable thing with the captains is there's no CJ Ham, probably because he's on IR. To be honest, I don't read too much into that because he's always had a captaincy for his role on special teams, which despite how some people they just dismiss special teams and say it's not important, it is. And this season, I think we're going to see that for real how important special teams is.
Yeah, so it's going to be Jefferson, McCarthy, Aaron Jones, and Brian O'Neill on offense, along with Harrison Smith, Josh Metellus, and John Grenard on defense, with Andrew DePaula getting the special teams captaincy.
All sounds pretty straightforward. I think the only one that you would not question, but has JJ McCarthy been in the building long enough to get a captaincy, or is it just one of those things that they give to a quarterback?
I think you just have to give it to a quarterback.
I think it's default, isn't it?
Cam Ward is a rookie in Tennessee, and I think they've given him the captaincy straight away.
Yeah, one of those things.
You didn't give your quarterback captaincy questions would be asked immediately.
Yeah, of course you would. And I think that if you're looking at the world that we come from of European and UK soccer, football, captaincy is a privilege in those squads. Not saying that it's not a privilege in American football, but if there's a default captain or every season, then it's one of those things, isn't it? But anyway, I mean, JJ McCarthy, serial winner coming into the squad. Everyone seems to like him, and so
he loves his Rice Krispies.
Yeah, I know the Rice Krispie story. What's this about?
Well, you said he's a serial winner.
Oh. Yeah.
There's bringing back a joke I used last week.
Sorry, I just because of the gluten thing, I don't identify with cereal, so I apologise. But yeah, I think JJ McCarthy is a decent pick anyway, because like I say, he is a winner off the field. People seem to like him. People are hyping him. Especially Hawkinson seems to think he's the best thing since sliced bread. So we'll find out. Well, we're going to find out because there's a football game this week. Woo! Well, is it this week? Is it next week? We'll call it this week. It is the return of the NFL. See, do you know what? I can't even remember. Usually, is it an abroad game that is the first game? Is it in Brazil or something ridiculous? What's the first game of the season? I can't remember.
It is. I think it's Cowboys Eagles, isn't it?
It is Cowboys Eagles in Brazil.
Then, no. In Brazil, they've got the Chiefs against
the Chargers.
Is it the Mexico game?
No,
that's Brazil. Mexico doesn't have a game.
We're prepared. We're prepared
Chiefs,
for the start of the season.
Chiefs Chargers is in Brazil, but Eagles Cowboys is in the US. It's just the kickoff game for the Super Bowl champions on Thursday night.
I'm glad.
Does it matter? Does it matter, really? No, football doesn't really start until Monday night. Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to enjoy Sunday. I think a relaxed day watching Red Zone and maybe enjoying a 6 o'clock game or a 9 o'clock game. A plethora to choose from on Channel 5 or on Sky these days. No one needs DAZN. Foolish wallies. If you've not taken your DAZN subscription out yet, give them a shout and see if they'll give you 50% off. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to Sunday night football and being nice and relaxed. And then obviously it goes into the reason that we are all here. The Vikings play the Bears Monday night football. Set your alarm clocks. I'm going to go to you, John. What's your strategy? Are you even working on Monday night, or usually you take these things off? I know you do. What's your strategy for staying awake?
My strategy is my usual work day week. So I'll be up anyway.
Nights, Rich.
I work nights, so I don't need a strategy. I need a strategy for like 6 o'clock game. That's what I need a strategy.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I have booked it off. I booked the Sunday and the Monday off.
There you
Because I
go.
wanted to watch Sunday night Red Zone, Sunday night football. I wanted to enjoy a weekend of football.
I mean, you say that, but when we don't play, all you're doing is looking at fantasy points to understand whether you're going to win that week. And I think we're all quietly hopeful. I'm assuming we're all in several fantasy leagues this year, as we usually all are. So that'll be good. Daz, what's your strategy for staying awake on Monday Night Football?
Well, this Monday is going to be a bit of a pain for me. So normally I work from home, but unfortunately, this week, Tuesday, and I'm on the South Coast for those who don't know, and Tuesday and Wednesday I've got a big 2-day workshop in Leeds. So I'm going to be in Leeds Monday evening because I'm travelling up the day before.
This is why am I only just hearing this now?
So yeah. So I may.
Dad's coming to visit.
So I might have to drop in and make sure you're behaving yourself.
Dad's got a visitation that week.
I'll have to tidy my room.
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see whether I can justify going in completely bleary-eyed or whether I'm going to have to.
At my house, and what do you at my house?
You know, Rich is going to ask you to bring presents now, don't you?
I know.
You said I could have an Xbox for Christmas.
Egg box? Yeah, that's pretty honest.
Oh, mate, well, I'd say you're quite welcome for come and sup a throppy one with me and have a cup of tea, Yorkshire, of course, at tea time.
That was good.
Around my house.
That was good.
All doors are open and welcome. But yeah, I think, I usually, what I try and do is go to bed at 9, get up at 1, watch the game, go back to bed at 4, work from home, and have my mouse on one of those oscillating fans. And then I'm usually all right for the rest of the day then. I think it's going to be, it's a bit cruel, isn't it? Monday Night Football, first game of the season for a UK fan, but that's what we're all hardcore. That's what we do. We get up, we watch football, we love the sport.
You know what? The best way to deal with it is just go out there.
Yeah. Sorry. Why? What are you doing for week 1, Tom?
I thought I had a bit of spare change lying around, so I picked some pound coins out of the back of the sofa, and I was just scrounged up enough to fly out to Chicago for week 1.
I'm very jealous. I've Chicago. The football team gets a lot of stick because, let's face it, they're the Bears. But as a city, it looks pretty endearing, and I'd love to go to Chicago for an away game. That'd be pretty fun.
After Minneapolis, it's my top city in the US.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Reece, I'm going to come to you. I'm a bit biased because Caleb Williams, I think, is a massive fraud and absolutely terrible. But coming to you for an impartial view of the game on Monday, how is it going to go? Does JJ settle straight away? Do they send 7 every play? I don't know. What's going to happen?
I'm confident that Chicago won't send 7 every play, mostly because they'll probably be quadruple teaming Jefferson. That will leave everyone else open. Although it's not Eberflus anymore, it's Ben Johnson now, I believe, who's the coach. So Caleb Williams will probably look better unless they're throwing routes to defensive tackles against defensive tackles like they were in minicamp or training camp or whatever. And they were doing some weird stuff at Chicago's training camp. As for JJ McCarthy, I think it's not about how he settles into the game. I think it's how he does after the first 15 plays once we get beyond what's scripted, because I think they'll have him well installed. They will have been practicing this now for 2 weeks of what they want to run at the start of the game. It's just about how well can he execute it and then how well can he adapt as we move on really through the game. But at the end of the day, we just got to put pressure on Caleb Williams. He'll run around in circles and get sacked by Grenard and Van Ginkel and Dallas Turner.
Yeah, and Cashman and Pace and whoever else we throw at him. I think, I think we're still in that window of Chicago, brand new O-line, fairly rookie-ish quarterback, second season. Let's just send some pressure his way and see how he deals with it. Obviously, he's got some talent somewhere. I'm just yet to see it. So I'd like to think that he continues being terrible and the Bears as a whole next season. But John, what's your predictions for the game? Who you throughout the whole of minicamp and OTAs and all that sort of stuff, who do you think? I'm really looking forward to him stepping on the field and showing us what he can do.
I think we're going to start off heavily reliant on the run game. I don't think we're going to. I think the first 15 plays we're going to be probably about 70-30 on the run. We're not. You don't go into Soldier Field on a Monday night starting to throw. Really, on a Monday night early in the season with a basically rookie quarterback. That's asking for trouble. So I think we're going to be heavily reliant on the run, and I think Mason's going to be our first touchdown of the season.
Mason outperforming Aaron Jones, as I willfully predicted in our pipe punts. I think that is just nailed on. So that makes sense to me. Tom, I'm going to come to you last because you're going to be in the ground. But Dad, what do you think? How do you think the game is going to play out? Daz, come on. Tell us what you're looking forward to.
Just a slip of the tongue there, was it?
Getting old quick, isn't it?
Like you,
like me. Yeah. Beat you to it. So, how do I think it's going to go? I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I do think that Chicago are going to be a step up. That's not to say that they're going to be world beaters like some media outlets are trying to suggest, but I definitely think they're going to improve with Ben Johnson. They're certainly going to be more creative, and they're going to cook up some schemes for Caleb to do what he does well in terms of getting outside the pocket. So I think it's going to come down to the boring old trenches, I think, and how our O-line, new O-line, how their new O-line protects Caleb. I think that's where it's going to be. This game is going to be won and lost, I think. So that's where I'll be, looking at to see how those hold up. And, they're both reinforced and therefore they both should be better this year. But it's how that then translates into quarterback play and running back play.
Yeah, I think for me, it feels like almost like a typical Vikings game. It's one of those perfect opportunities to miss a perfect opportunity. I still think we'll win the game because I've predicted that we'll go into the international games unbeaten. So I have to follow through on my predictions. But it feels like if something's going to happen, it's because we let it happen rather than Chicago making it happen. I still don't see anything on their offense that makes me worried that our defense is not going to be able to deal with it. I think it's more things like ball retention, sloppy plays, bad play calls, that sort of just early season nonsense getting out of the system. It could turn into one of those games, or it could go completely against what John has predicted, and JJ throws a 98-yard bomb on the first play, and we just start the season with a raunchous ruckus. But it could be. I just get that feeling it's going to be, especially because we're getting up at 1 o'clock in the morning to watch it. I get that feeling it's going to be a bit of a damp squib. But we'll see. Tom, I don't think you've mentioned it yet, but I think you're in Chicago for the game. What's your game plan? Do you tailgate with the Bears? Do you put on your best English accent and go around and shout cheerleaders? What's the deal?
Oh, why not both? I haven't actually decided what I'm going to be doing yet. I'm hoping to meet up with one of our international friends or US-based friends in the city on the day. And then I think I want to spend as much time in and around the stadium as I can. Like, tailgating it's not really my scene. I'll probably tailgate before the Falcons game in week 2 with on home turf. But in Chicago, I want to keep my head down as much as possible. I don't want to draw attention to myself, especially if we lose, which means I will be taking with me something to put over the top of my Vikings jersey.
Wear it proud, mate. Wear it proud. Win, loss, support. That's what it's all about. Yeah,
I think not in Chicago.
Okay,
it's not like you're in Philadelphia, mate. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. I love Chicago. I do actually love Chicago.
I think Chicago got a new stadium plan as well. This is going to be one of their last seasons, or if they had a new stadium plan for years, and
they've had a stadium plan for a while. I don't think it's any closer to fruition than it was 2 or 3 years ago.
Fair enough.
I think they were looking at going out nearer to the airport at some point, but yeah, it's not likely anytime soon.
Yeah, pretty iconic though. I'd like to. I think it's one of those one that's definitely on the bucket. I mean, LA, I can take or leave, but I'd quite like to go to Chicago and see.
Well, if people check out the preview article that we'll be publishing on the website, you'll see a picture of Soldier Field, and so a friend of mine works for the Bears, and he took me to Soldier Field a couple of years ago and pointed out to me that it looks like a spaceship landed on the Parthenon.
I mean, I was going to say a skip, but I mean that's each to their own.
No, that's the surrounding area, but the stadium itself is like a spaceship landed on the Parthenon.
Well, I'll keep my eye out for that. I mean, I'm not as cultured as you, obviously, but maybe I see things slightly different. All right, let's have a whip around there. I want win, lose, and score. John, I'm coming to you first. Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? What's the score?
We're going to win. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going 15-18 to the Minnesota Vikings.
15-18. Reece, you're up next. Win, lose, score.
Vikings 23, Bears 17. Plenty of kicking in some windy conditions. Maybe even a couple of wobbly punt returns.
Ooh, exciting. Daz, you next. Win, lose, score.
Well, I've got to go for a win. I'm not going to be predicting a loss on our first opening game of the season. I already had in my head so close to Reese's, but I have one extra point to us. So I was going to go 24-17 because less punting, more touchdowning.
Tom looks happy about that. Are you changing your mind?
I was literally going to say 24-17.
You can say the same.
You can still say that. It's what you believe.
Yeah. I don't necessarily believe it, but I will go. I'll go 27-17 for some variation.
Wow, 27-17. I'm going Vikings win, scrappy game, 17 points to 13. I think. It could be one of those. Just happy that the game's over and we've won.
So at heart, we're all thinking one score game, except for Tom, who decided to just try and be different a little bit later on. We're all thinking the usual.
Yeah, because I have faith in this team.
Yeah,
we all have faith in this team as well. We said they're all going to win.
Yeah,
apart from John, who's gone for a weird kicking fest.
Yeah, it's 6 field goals to 5.
John still really wants to prove the point that drafting Will the Thrill was a good idea. So I think that's absolutely fine.
Love it.
Wait, there could only be one field goal in my score, I'd like to point out.
Like the Highlander, there can be only one.
There could only be one field goal, but if there's only one field goal and it ends 15-18, then we all owe you a pint.
That's probably fair. I
was going to say there has to be a couple of safeties in there if it's not all field goals.
2-point conversion, maybe. Is that
maybe.
Yeah, it'll be 1 2-point conversion each, and yeah,
it's like 6 at the moment.
3 touchdowns with no extra points.
This is like Beautiful Minds. This is everyone trying to figure out the mathematical conversation.
How does it work? Would that be scoregami? Are you guys familiar with the concept of scoregami?
Yeah, it might be a scoregami. Actually, I don't know.
I'm going to check.
I very much doubt it because scoregami would include field goals, and I very much doubt there's not being a game like that with field goals.
I mean, at the moment, it doesn't fit. It feels less like Rain Man and more like Spitting Man. All of our cogs turning around thinking of numbers. None of us are that quick.
There's only ever been 9 games to finish 18-15.
9 games ever. I mean, John likes the odds on this one, so I'm gonna leave it with you.
They all came between 2001 and 2024.
I thought you were going to say that, and they were all Vikings Bears.
Actually,
we have actually appeared in an 18-15. It was a loss to the Indianapolis Colts in 2008.
Can I just, the last time a game finished 15-18 was when the Chicago Bears infamously celebrated early on a Hail Mary attempt.
Yes.
Lost the game to the Commanders.
Well, that was last season, wasn't it?
That was the last one.
That was last season, yeah.
That was incredible. Oh, John Stradamus over here.
Walk-off touchdown is probably a way that could happen, actually. Yeah, you take away
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd take that. I'd definitely take that. Caleb Williams' face at the end of that was brilliant. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We've got wins across the board. Full Vikings sweep on week 1. That is obviously going to happen now. We haven't jinxed anything. That's absolutely fine. Week 2, the more popular among us are going to go out to the bank and watch this live. Put your hands up if you're doing that. Okay, you 3 not coming. Okay, and then
I was, but then I didn't.
Yeah, you 2 were going. I didn't want you to.
I heard you were. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. I heard you were going, and I turned it down.
Yeah, that's to be fair. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do. We're not going to go through full score predictions for all these. We're just going to go win loss, and then we'll find out the ratio at the end. I'll go first on the list. We'll go in the same order. John, we'll go with you first.
Schedule up, don't we?
I've got us taking a win here.
I've got it.
You've got a win, Reece. Falcons at home week 2.
Win.
Daz.
Win.
Me. Win. I'm going to be there. Can't go see a loss. Tom.
Oh, actually, I forgot you're there. Loss.
We're going to find out that Rich is actually the bad luck charm.
I'm going to buy
one week in Minnesota. Every team lost.
I'm going to buy a whiteout JJ McCarthy jersey as well. Just put that final nail in the coffin.
He drafted him last night.
That's a consensus win then.
So is that a win sheet? A clean sheet win?
Yeah, we'll take a
clean sheet win, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Week number 3, home against the Bengals. This is all out of the old noggin. I'm not cheating yet. John, come straight to you. Win or loss?
That's a loss.
First loss. Miserable man. Reece, I'm going to come to you, unless you want to defend yourself. Is there any reason why you think we're going to lose that game?
I agree with John. I'm a miserable man too. It's a loss.
Ooh. Daz, win-loss against the Bengals at home week 3?
It's on my birthday, so it's probably going to be a loss. Just to wind me up.
Wow.
You built it all up to come crashing all the way down. I'm Mr. Optimistic, and again, I've said that we're not going to lose a game going into the international straight, so I'm going to go with a win 3-0 at this point in the season. Tom, what are you saying?
Oh, I'm saying win, of course. I don't think Cincinnati's improved their defense enough to justify saying anything other than a Vikings win at home.
Yeah, and
before we move on, let's just point out we do have meetups across the country for that game. We have a meetup in Leeds and we have a meetup in London. So check out all our Facebooks and everything like that.
He's reaching for the pom-poms. You know it's the pom-poms. Spoiling this for everyone, but it won't be a disappointment. Oh, what's he doing?
Hang on.
I thought he was back.
Oh,
Here he comes.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Because we've got talking of meetups. If you come to one of our meetups, you get free pom-poms. So that's the reason for everyone to come. So Skull, terrible green screen, but Skull pom-poms will be available. You can wear them as earrings, maybe as a hat, anything. There'll be some Skull pom-poms flying around, both in Leeds and in London. Get yourself down there, pick up your free pom-poms. There's baubles. There was some other and a season fixture list, which is always quite handy for the wallet. So get yourself down to Leeds or London for Game 3 against the Bengals. Nice. Right, let's move into Week 4. Look at the Irish. We will be playing away. Is that what they say? At the Steelers in Dublin. Another game that I'm going to travel and watch, much to the happiness of Big Deal Lauren. What we saying, John, for that one? Win or loss?
Oh, that's definitely going to be a win.
International series against Karen Rodgers. Come on. Reece, what are you saying?
Just what you said there. International series against Karen Rodgers. It's a win. isn't it, really? I mean, they've got their best wideout since Antonio Brown, but it doesn't matter if the quarterback throwing the ball can't make the ball reach 20 yards down the field.
Correcto. And what was I just about to say? Is
Darren, his name's Darren.
Is Andrew Van Ginkel going to get another pick six to get on international turf against Aaron Rodgers? He hasn't had one for a while.
Statistically, probably not, but let's hope.
Yeah, why not? Let's say yes. And
he's had his career tally against Aaron Rodgers already.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Daz, win, lost, Dublin, Steelers. Are you coming to this one?
Yeah, no, I'm going to be there. Yes, I shall be there. It's going to be a win.
Going to be
Definitely
a win.
Yep.
That's what I like to hear. Again, I cannot see us anything but 5-0, 4-0 within at this point of the season. So I'm going for a win. TPJ, win or loss?
Unanimous win.
Win. Okay, so we are 4 games into the season, and then we hop back across the water to everyone's favourite place for the Vikings game. A nice game in that there, London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
You all right? Are you having a stroke?
Arsenal fan John, looking forward to being in that stadium again. What are you saying? We're not lost for that game?
That's a win. And I would just like to point out, Rich does not speak for me when he says that is my favourite stadium for the Vikings.
It's the best stadium in the country. It's an amazing stadium.
To be fair, it is
John, you're going to love the sight of it. Let's face it, you are going to love the sight of it after about 600 kilometres of cycling. But finally I'm here. And the best part of it is you have to go past the Emirates and look just exasperated as you're like, oh, goodness, that's not the finishing line. There's nothing there for me.
Oh, no. If you're caught short, obviously the lavatory is right there. So, just stop it.
Just follow the smell is what I've been told.
Tottenham Stadium looks like a toilet seat.
Not as much as the Arsenal ground, surely.
Anyway, speaking of it,
we're getting off topic here.
That's a win, is it?
That's a win, yes.
I'm going to say a win. Reece, what are you saying?
Browns were actually the first game I get to go to, whilst the rest of you have all been to lots of games by that point already. So London, we don't lose in London, do we?
We don't lose in London.
No, you jinxed it now.
We don't. No, you just wood, don't you?
He's touching wood, yeah.
Don't family show. We don't lose in London, so yeah, win on that one.
Drink love.
Nope. Okay. Yeah. It does.
Put your teeth in.
Chin up, get your teeth in, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, London game, week 5 against the Browns. Technically another away game. How do you think we're going to fare?
We're going to make it way more difficult than it should be against the Browns, but it's a win.
Got to be a win on it. I'm going to go the same. And I mean, Reece, all the listeners there, don't feel too hard done to for Reece. Mr. First game I can see. He's just going to the Philippines for a few weeks. It's not like he's going to be stuck in tolling floor. He's going off to a nice place.
So this is my problem though, because it might mean that I have to be the one who gets the zone, because you can watch in 200 countries and the Philippines is one of them, and I don't want to do it. I mean, I'm hoping we'll be on like Channel 5 and I can just watch through a VPN, Surfshark or Nord or something, and that'll be my way.
If any of them would like to sponsor us, that would be.
I was going to say,
yeah. Any other VPNs are available.
They sponsor every other bloody podcast. Why not us?
I was going to say, I look forward to the days where one of us has to go. And now, just a little interlude.
A word from our sponsors.
Have you ever been in a country like Philippines and needing to watch the zone and not had...
One thing that I can't get through my weekend.
Don't be like Reece and pay for the zone. Get a VPN.
Get a VPN at £3 a month.
One thing I can't possibly get through my weekend without is a NordVPN. Anyway, so Daz, did you say win? Yeah, Daz, you said win.
I did, yeah.
We're in London, why not? And obviously we're at your favourite ground, which is Le Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium. So yeah, I'm going to be sat there as well. Let's go for big dubs. 5-0. going into the first 5 games of the season. Tommy
I
P,
also think it will be a win.
another win. We're all very confident.
But you both at 5-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, weirdos.
And
Overall,
Rich,
we're 4-1.
And Rich, I hear you have some news about our beer that we're going to be supplying at the grounds at the pubs at the top
Oh,
of
yeah.
First Aid.
John's already doing it. And here's a little interlude.
John's decided that we're
Lovely
announcing it now.
segue into...
Well,
I can't get through my Sundays without.
Without alcohol is very true.
When I'm feeling parched, I always reach for a bottle of.
Yes. You are very, very much right, John. Thank you for the reminder. Our pre-game ambles in the Two Brewers and the Vic, not 5 minutes throw from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We will be having a pre-game, and for that pre-game, we will be. I say we. The establishments will be providing For Whom the Bell Scrolls on tap. No less. In both of those venues, last time they both sold out in under an hour. Was it half an hour-ish? Under an hour?
Yeah, we all completely underestimated how much we were going to need last year.
Yeah,
we are prepared this year.
Encouraged both pubs to order a few more kegs, so that will be on offer. But if you can't, if you can't possibly wait until then, or if you like the taste so much you want to sup it at home, Hambleton Breweries, our provider of For Whom the Bell Scrolls, have agreed to sell a few bottles on the site. So we will be sharing the link to their website for you to be able to order some For Whom the Bell Scrolls. Drink responsibly. But if you want to sup a frothy one whilst watching the Vikings at home, they'll be available for you to order.
I'm getting more and more convinced that that's not a term that's used very widely, apart from your vocabulary, Rich.
Supping a frothy one.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
We
are all from Sheffield.
It just didn't hit the ear right.
It doesn't sit right.
Nah.
A bit like what you said at the beginning, which I was trying to a 5-minute throw. 5 minutes. Those things that didn't work. I was
depends who's throwing the ball. If Caleb Believe is. Anyway, week 6 is week 6 bye.
Yes, we lose that one.
Dad joke. So we are well into week 6, and then week 7, I believe, is either the Lions or the Packers. Off the top of my head,
no, it's the Eagles.
All the Eagles.
To the Eagles. It's either this or this. No, it's completely someone else.
The production levels of this show is amazing.
I've heard they've got a good running back, so we might be worried about those guys. And I genuinely I might be remembering this wrong, but we're pretty bad off the back of a bye week usually, aren't we? So, John, over to you. Win or loss?
Oh, this is definitely a loss. We're not going into Philly and getting a result.
Yeah, Reece,
it's in Minnesota.
I was going to say, it's in Minnesota. So if we're definitely not going to Philly and getting a result because we'll be in the wrong stadium.
Got it.
This has been a really banterous episode. I'm really enjoying this.
On my own. Anyway,
early.
I wondered why the flights into Philadelphia were so cheap.
Are we still saying loss in that one, John? Regardless of stadium.
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty good, aren't they? Reece, what are you saying?
Win.
Ooh. Mr. Positive.
Now who's optimistic?
I like it. Darren,
they've got one good running back. We've got 2.
Yeah, I mean, they've got one really, really good running back.
Our 2 running backs don't even add up to Saquon Barkley.
They stood on top of each other.
No,
he could jump over them backwards.
Yeah, Daz, what are you saying?
Yeah, loss. I can't see us winning against Philly.
No, I think it has to
We're
come.
not there yet.
It has to come at some point in the season, and I am also going to predict a boring tush-push loss against the Green Goblins. They can have that one. Tom, what are you saying?
Yeah, loss.
Unfortunately, flying into week 8. Where are we at week 8?
At Chargers.
Thursday night.
Chargers. Thursday night.
On Thursday night football.
So that will be very famous coach. What's he called? I forgot his name already. Yes, Jim. Jim to me. And his ragtag bunch. They've signed Najee Harris over the summer, which I wanted us to pick up, but obviously we've got Mason, so we didn't need him. I think he's going to cause. I don't think he's going to cause some trouble there. I think he's a very underrated.
What trouble? What seeing?
No, I think he's good. I think he's one of my favourite running backs in the league.
But apparently he's got one eye. He's on pup.
Is he?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Like 2 months ago.
He has been cleared for contact just today, actually, though. So he should be fine for week 8. Yeah,
he's by week 8, he'll be all right.
He's been cleared for contact, and there is a chance he's going to play against the Chiefs in Brazil.
Yeah, he hasn't lost an eye. He's just had a damage to his eye.
They've not confirmed or denied this, haven't they? This is the thing. They're like, what's going on with him? They still haven't really confirmed or denied it. It's a bit of an odd one.
I think,
but they haven't really confirmed or denied Naylor's hand either, and I'm not expecting him to suddenly turn up without a hand.
Naylor's hand was good enough to do the coin toss at the Minnesota United game over the weekend.
Well, there you go. See,
I'm saying Julian Naylor's not going to turn up. Is going to turn up without hands. Wouldn't be? He had the 8th highest drop rate in the league last season. So
I mean, when he turns up with a hook for a hand, it's going to bring a whole new meaning to deflate gate when he's catching the balls, wouldn't it? So,
run a hook.
I mean, he's no Irv Smith, but yeah, he's not great with his hands. Let's get on to some score predictions.
Chargers, yeah.
Away at the Chargers. John, what are you saying?
I've got us for a win here.
A win against the heavy run Chargers. Reece, what are you saying?
Loss. Going out to the West Coast never ends up well on a Thursday night.
Sorry,
might not be sunny though. Daz, what are you saying?
So this is obviously past coach versus of Harbaugh with JJ McCarthy, and I think the coach has the advantage here. I see us losing this one, similar to Reece going out to the West Coast on a Thursday night prime time. I can't see us winning this one.
Yeah, I think this is going to be our crisis point of the season. Why didn't we draft more people? Why didn't we spend the cap? Blah, 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 blah. Two losses in a row. We're never going to win anything. Blah, 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 blah. I think this is going to be a loss to the Chargers away. We'll be 5-2. People will be questioning things. Lions will get a win. Packers will probably get a win that weekend. The Bears might even get a win. Their one win that weekend, and everything will be up in the air. But I'm going to say loss against the Chargers. TPJ, what are you saying?
No, I'm going win. We usually play pretty well against the Chargers. It's not like when it was in San Diego when it was basically another Vikings home game, but I think we often play well against the Chargers. And even in prime time, I fancy that, this will be JJ McCarthy's 5th game in his first 7 as the Vikings starter to be played outside of a normal window, so in a kind of a primetime window. So he's got Monday Night Football week 1, Sunday Night Football week 2, international games weeks 4 and 5, and then Thursday Night Football in week 8. I think he's going to be well primed unless he is injured.
And they put a few people in that Michigan stadium, don't they? So it's not like he's not shy of playing in front of a few people.
No,
not to mention that the 2 6:00 games he's playing are probably going to get picked up by UK TV broadcasters because it's like one of the top 2 games in that window.
Yeah, well, we
pay
already
for DAZN.
Lols.
Oh dear. So we're currently 4-3 on average.
4-3 on average.
I've only got that at 4-3. We're all at 5-2.
Pretty sure.
I'm at 4-3.
On the whole, we've had losses against the Bengals, Eagles, and Chargers. In terms of what it was between us, whichever one got the majority, I'm recording as we go.
Oh, look at you.
Look at you.
We like that. Who do we play after the Chargers?
At the Lions.
Yeah, at Detroit.
Okay, John.
Should we all say it together?
That's a loss.
Win.
Loss.
No, yeah.
Loss. We're not.
So John, you're saying loss. Reece, you're saying
Loss.
Daz, you're saying
Loss. Sorry.
I am going to say win. I think the Lions coaching staff have been decimated, and I'd like to think that they might have a wobble by this period within the season.
I'd like to think that too, but my brain tells me that's not true.
This is the annual Rich is saying the Lions are a fraud segment that we do every year.
They're absolute frauds, them bloody Lions. But
this is where the Bears are probably top of the division by this point.
Just slightly by the
Caleb
by the
Williams,
Lions.
shooing for MVP.
But I'm going to say win. We've got to win there at some point. And the Lions, like I say, are a different team this year. And Jared Goff can only throw so many screens. So I'm going to say a win in Detroit to pull us back round from 2 losses against those Eagles and those Chargers. Tom, what are you saying?
I'm saying loss.
Wow.
I'm afraid.
Wow. No one
at
joined
the Lions. Come on, it's not an easy place to go. Not with them playing the way they have been for the last couple of years.
Yeah,
things could change. We'll see.
Will change. You will it into existence, Tom. Things will change.
We'll manifest it. Home to the Ravens.
Ooh, home to the right. The Ravens, historically pretty good football team. John, what are you saying? Are we going to beat the Ravens at home?
Yes, we actually are. An interesting fact about us playing the Ravens. Whenever we play the Ravens, either we make it to the NFC Championship game, or our coach gets fired. Either one or it's either one or the other. There is no in between.
And Minnesota Fire Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell. No, I think, that's a good stat. I don't know where you've pulled that one out from. I like a good stat. Reece, what are you saying? Win or loss against the Ravens home?
Loss. I think Lamar Jackson is just
Jamal Laxon.
Good. Jamal Laxon is going to cause a lot of problems for Brian Flores, and so is Lamar Jackson too. I've got us dropping this one.
Pretty good. Daz, what are you saying?
Yeah, I think John's stat is going to come to an end because I think we lose this one. But I don't think KOC gets fired either. So
definitely the championship game. Okay, that's what we're all. Everyone got that written down.
Not our current record of 4-4.
I think I've predicted.
Daz has got us at 4-5 now.
But,
we'll see. Let's see what Rich says.
Yeah, I'm going for loss. I think the Ravens are pretty good, and our false dawn will get overconfident winning against the Lions. It's just that middle muddy patch of the season that we always seem to struggle in, and I think the Ravens will just be very efficient and come into the bank and win that game. Tom, what are you saying?
Oh, I'm saying win. I think after 2 road losses on the bounce, I think we come back to US Bank Stadium and beat the Ravens in a squeaker. But I think it'll be
a squeaker.
Yeah, we love a squeaker. I think it's a win, though.
I think it's a win. Nice. That's what I like.
Battle of the Purple.
Battle of the Perps. We'll be. Is that what? Are we in November by then?
Probably.
Yeah, somewhere around.
Yeah. 9th of November.
Yeah.
November. So we're getting into.
We've got the return leg against the Bears next.
Return leg against the Bears. I mean,
Bears.
What are you saying, John?
I've got a beating. Bears.
Also got to beat the Bears. Reece, I think this will be a pretty quick round.
Yeah, I've got us beating the 0-17 Bears to give them their full title.
Nice, like to hear that, Daz.
Yeah, we beat the Bears at home, definitely.
Of course we beat the Bears at home.
Because none of us are there.
Caleb Fraud Williams with his rubbish arm. Yeah, we'll definitely beat the Bears at home. That's a definite. Everyone put your mortgage on that one. Tom, are you going to round us off?
Yeah, I'm saying that's a win as well. The day after my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Tom. Here's a present.
I'll save it for 9 weeks from now.
I will probably forget, so I'll say it now. So we're gonna beat the Bears at home. What's
the Packers next?
Oh, John, didn't you think we're going to score a hat trick, running back hat tricks, or is that last season?
That was last season.
Carry over
last season. No, it did not.
It's a rollover, double or nothing.
I've got us losing to the Packers here. It's in Lambeau. It's in Lambeau. I've got us losing.
Cold game in Lambeau. They're pretty good. Reece, what are you saying? Book the trend.
I mean, when with the exception of the weird, like Jaron Hall, Josh Dobbs.
We'll not have a bad word said about Jaron Hall. Let's keep his name out of your mouth.
Jaron Hall, Nick Mullins, Sean Mannion.
Will Smith over here.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get is when we've actually had a starting quarterback play at Lambeau, I can't remember the last time we lost there. So I'm going for a win.
Yeah. It's usually at the end of the season where they're winding down and Kirk turns up once. But yeah, totally get that. Daz, what
we
saying?
break Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, sorry, not break Kirk, Aaron Rodgers.
So I am going. So by November, Love and or Micah Parsons are going to be injured. They're going to be ruined. They're all going to be panicking and going, crap. So win. The win.
Win at Lambeau. I'm going for a win.
Don't worry, they've got the draft pick. Don't worry, they've got the draft picks to make up for that next season. Oh, I'm 1 minute.
No.
They've got the youngest roster in the NFL, and that's historically won nothing.
Yeah,
the older roster
actually
win championships.
Yeah, I'm obviously not a big fan of the Packers. I think they massively overpaid for Parsons, especially for the position that they are in. And yeah, no, it's not been a popular opinion, Reece, but I just can't. You can't pay Love and Parsons that amount of money for the next 4 years.
Pay the money. I thought you meant the trade. I was thinking the trade was a steal.
Yeah, the trade was. Well, the trade is a steal if it works out, and Micah Parsons is more nailed on than most, so they're probably okay with that. But they've
2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark.
Yeah.
Last time a team, it may not be the very last time, but the last time I can remember a team giving up 2 first-rounders was the Bears signing Khalil Mack.
And they gave a lot more than 2 first-rounders.
Yeah, but it was still...
Didn't someone take 2 first-rounders off the Bears for CJ Stroud? Was that one of the other ones?
Yeah, there was 2 first-rounders involved in the Carolina Chicago trade that got something like that. I don't know.
But if you're shooting for the stars for a quarterback, I get it. But all you're doing is bringing loads and loads of cap hit into your team, which I'm not a big fan of. I think edge rushers like 10 a penny, aren't they, in the draft these days? Loads of them. So yeah, I think I think it's time to move on. Tom, did you say win or loss against them?
I said win, and that takes us into a game at the Seattle Seahawks.
At the Seahawks, a historically favourable game for us. John, what are you saying?
I've got us winning at the Seahawks against Sam Darnold.
Ooh, oh yeah, Sammy D. Reece, what are you saying?
Yeah, win. I think we're beyond this whole Seattle cursing.
Sammy Darnold. Go on, Daz, round us off.
A win for me.
A win. I'm saying win because I refuse to think that we would lose against Sam Darnold. And TPJ?
Yeah, win. Consensus win. That takes us to 7-5.
7-5. I think I'm a little bit above 7-5.
And then we'll be into a game at home to the Washington Commanders.
Home against the Commanders. I think that'll be a tough one. John, what are you saying? I've
got us losing to Commanders.
Okay. Reece, what are you saying? Dub. Daz?
Well, John reliably informed me a few weeks ago that Jaden Daniels was going to have a sophomore slump, so I'm going for a win.
Yeah, I think I like Jaden Daniels and I like the Commanders, but I think we are strong at the bank and I think we'll win that one. TPJ, what are you saying?
Same. Win.
Same, Dubs. That's what we like. How many games are we in now? Like 10 or something?
We've got 4 games to go.
4 games to go.
That was our 13th week, so we are 8-5.
Ooh, are we Christmas week yet? What's going on this week?
No, we've got two more games before the Christmas game against the Lions. So we are at the Cowboys, at the Giants, versus the Lions, versus the Packers.
This will be a quick one. At the Cowboys. Come on, John.
That's a win.
That's definitely a win, Reece. What are you saying?
I was going to say, they traded for Kenny Clark after we got rid of Garrett Bradbury, so that's a win.
Win. What are you saying, Daz?
This one feels like the biggest banana skin ever, but I'm going to go win.
It's got to be a win. The Cowboys are absolutely dreadful. And instead of paying Micah Parsons, they decided to pay Dak Prescott. So if just for that alone, they don't deserve anything but a loss. So I'm going to say Minnesota win. TPJ?
I don't think Jerry Jones knows how to run a football team.
or his nose or a car, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. That's also a win for me. And that takes us to New York for a game against the Giants.
Ooh, Russell Wilson, is he still quarterback one by that week?
Jackson
I don't think they even know.
I don't think he's quarterback one going into the season, is he?
Ooh, I think I thought he was.
If I was New York, I would be going 100% Dart, but that's just me. I'm going with the Vikings win here in New York.
Vikings win in New York. Reece, what are you saying?
I'm going Vikings win, but after a scary Jameis Winston cameo.
Ooh, I'll be looking forward to that. That's what you're saying.
So I got a feeling that this one's a loss. I think this is going to be. There's always one result every year that you think that is a shoo-in, and I just think this is the one. So yeah, I think we lose this one.
JJ McCarthy under in the big-ish Apple jersey. We're definitely winning this one. So I'm going to go for a win against the Giants. What are you saying, Tom?
I think that's a win. We did it against them last season, and I think we'll do it against them this season.
Yeah, they've got no Tommy DeVito, so they've got no chance. And then is this the Lions game on Christmas? Is that the next one?
Lions Christmas Day on Netflix.
On Netflix. John, what are you saying?
I've got us losing this one.
Okay, we're losing against the Lions on Christmas Day. Don't ruin Christmas for the kids, John. Reece, what are we saying?
The kids might have Christmas ruined, but at least we'll all be drunk for this loss.
Loss. Daz, come on, what are you saying?
Yeah, so I've got the Lions doing the double over us, so this is a loss.
God. Christmas, man. I'm going Vikings win. Vikings win at home. The Lions are frauds. Daz, don't forget my Xbox. I'm saying the Lions get beat on Christmas Day by the Vikings. TPJ, what are you saying?
I'm afraid I'm going to go with the rest of you and say it's a loss.
God, a Lone Ranger out here saying a win against. It's at home, boys. It's at home. We could be.
I know.
You've
got more chance of getting an Xbox from me than the.
I'm going to buy one and write your name on it now.
So we are now 10-6 going into the final game of the season against the Packers.
Ooh.
This could be if it goes the way we've predicted. This could be a playoff decider.
I mean, I think I've already got us in the playoffs. I'm at 12-4.
I would say we took two of our records here are very much playoff. I will say who's got what at the end, but two of you have pretty much got us in the playoffs as it is.
Yeah. John, come on, give us some good news.
Oh, this is definitely a win against Green Bay.
Yeah, of course it is. Win against Green Bay at home. Reece, what are you saying?
Win.
Can you say a bit louder?
Win.
That's better. That's what I like to hear.
That's going to
win.
Oh, God.
You've set him off now.
Knobhead.
There's a second edit there, Daz.
Daz, can you?
He knew exactly what he was doing.
If you could deliver it in an echo without the auto echo function, that'd be even better. But you're saying win or loss?
I am. What did I say earlier? I said win, didn't I, against the Packers?
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is a loss because I always invariably we end up splitting the. So loss.
Okay, loss. I'm going win against the Packers at home. Everyone can do an echo, mate. It's no big deal. But I'm going to go for a win to round off the season. Go strongly, JJ strongly into the playoffs under a last game win against the Packers. Round us off, Tom. What is your last and final prediction?
It's a win for me, and that gives us an 11-6 record on average.
I assumed that Rich, you would be going with a loss there because based on yours, we'd be resting all of our starters by that game. So
why would we do that? We'll go and take momentum.
Green Bay.
It could be a playoff seeding decider. I know.
Could be.
So, just running through the records, whilst Tom's got us what consensus 11-6. John is Mr. Average here. He has got us at 11-6. I've got us at 12-5. Darren hates the Vikings, and that's why he's got us at 9-8.
Yeah.
And then
Horrible man.
Tom, you've been spending too much time with Mr. Optimistic Big Little Rich, as you've both got us at 14-3.
14-3 from a man who's never, ever thrown a ball in the NFL. You heard it here first, 14-3. The Vikings are going to blitz the NFC North. Again, they're going to blitz the NFC, and then we're going to go all the way and get one of those shiny rings. It's going to be a very fun, very good season. I think that's we've talked for long enough now. My voice is starting to go. Reece, I'm going to throw over to you for the thingamybobs.
The thingamybobs, which
I
I just want to make sure I've got all the information here. I don't usually have this in front of me, but I just want to make sure what I'm saying is correct. Yes, it is.
Not like every other week.
No, it's not actually about that. It's actually
it's all going to be wrong.
We've mentioned it a couple of times. John is cycling from Croke Park in Dublin, Ireland, to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England, over 600 kilometers. I think it's 620 now, where he's, refining his stops on the way down. He's doing it all in aid of Mind, the mental health charity, and you can donate to John and his charitable cause at justgiving.com/page/the purple pedal. There is, of course, a game this weekend / after the weekend on the early hours of Tuesday morning, and you can watch this in one of 3 places legally. First of all, Channel 5, free to air for Monday Night Football. Every Monday Night Football game is shown free to air on Channel 5 this year. You can also watch on Sky Sports NFL if you have Sky Sports, or DAZN if you have a lot more money than sense. Then we've got all the mumbo jumbo to come, which is, if you like what you heard, then you can get in touch with the podcast, ukvikespod@gmail.com. You can get in touch with us on social media, UK and Ireland Minnesota Vikings Fan Club on Facebook, X and Instagram at UK Vikings Fans, Blue Sky UK and AND, IRE Vikes Fans. Discord, there's always a link to the server. There's chats on Facebook. You have found us on your chosen Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you're listening on. Great review on there, please. And also check us out on YouTube if you're not already watching us. And if you are already watching us, ring that bell, comment. It really helps the algorithm. And it's all the mumbo jumbo.
Like and subscribe. That's what they're saying. Like and subscribe. Subscribe. Yeah, I suppose if we're not going to pay for DAZN, we'll all be watching with the volume off. Channel 5 and Sky Sports coverage notoriously awful. So, yeah, I'll just be watching the game rather than listening to it. So, I'm looking for
brand new. I'm brand new.
Don't give anyone a reason not to watch the NFL.
You're already slating them before you've even heard them, Rich.
They're going to put a bloody family game show on.
Who do you think they are? The Chicago Bears?
Yeah.
Derm O'Leary is an ex-American football player for Colchester and Ipswich, and Sam Queck is a super.
O'Leary is an ex-American football player.
Yeah, he played when he was young, like probably about 20 years ago. Because how old is he now? Like about 50?
Someone has made a website citing that and backdated the published date to a long time ago. There is no way.
It was in the Radio Times. I'll have you know.
Believe it. Yeah, well, and apparently we landed on the moon as well. So
and
OC's on it.
And apparently Vikings.
Yeah.
What are you saying, John? Why have I got this wrong?
And Ocean Manura's on there.
I mean, to be fair,
2-time Super Bowl winner, Ocean Manura.
He is the saving grace of the Channel 5 coverage. I'll give it a go. But I'm
watching on Sky, I do look forward to missing the first snap of every quarter. And break.
We never get to see the kickoff.
Yeah, and then them going back to the studio and saying the same thing over and over and over. It's just monotonous rubbish.
I'll tell Phoebe you said that.
Yeah, but the alternative, we all know the alternative is Bing Bong every single ad break.
No, because it's only pre-season where they don't have the American ads on stupidly expensive DAZN. So when you're into the official season games, we're all right. Anyway,
no one wanted to pay them for advertising space. Yes, I'm sorry, you were saying?
We're way past when we should have already said goodbye. So I'm going to wrap it up. There is only one last thing to say, apart from thank you for listening and watching and all that sort of stuff. Can you please say goodbye, gentlemen?
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Bye, gentlemen, indeed. It is week of football. Looking forward to Monday night win against the Bears. Thank you for listening. Cheers. Ta-ra.